Hello there, welcome to Saberduelgaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome to Hands On with Saberduelgaming. Yes, these are my hands, and today we are going to be looking at some more of my Resident Evil gaming merchandise. So, let's get to it. And it's only fitting that we start with one of the actual games, yet one of the more forgotten games. This is Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D. This is a game which, I think a version of this has recently been added as DLC to the Resident Evil 4 remake, but this is a version for the Nintendo 3DS. As you can see here, we still had the paper booklets back then. Oh, I miss the good old days. But this was a fantastic little game. It was very much a pick up and play type game. It wasn't like a standalone story. It was effectively a spin-off to Resident Evil 4. But this was a really entertaining game, perfect fit for a handheld, lots of fun to play, and I love the box design. Up next, we have another Funko Pop, and it is Nemesis, one of the most iconic and popular Resident Evil characters, certainly one of the most iconic villains, probably one of the most iconic villains in gaming. This Nemesis Funko Pop is so cool. How they make him so horrifically gory and kind of adorable at the same time is outstanding. I have got a few of these, and I have actually shown at least one or two of my Funko Pops before, but this one is one of my absolute favourites. I love the design of this Funko Pop and the big rocket launcher. So cool. Up next, we have the NECA Resident Evil 4 Ada Wong figure. This is an absolute piece of art, absolutely gorgeous. The hair loosely dangling there. The design on the dress is fantastic. We've got this little space for another gun to go in. I do have the accessories, but I kind of got them all mixed up with the other figures. This figure is still selling on eBay for between £100 and £200 if still boxed. Unfortunately, I always take mine out of the boxes so I can display them better, but this is one of the coolest of the lot. The big Tommy gun as a weapon is so awesome. The features, the design of the face, just everything about this figure is absolutely fantastic and one of my favourite characters. This one is something special. The Platinum Resident Evil 4 Limited Edition GameCube. It does also come with the Resident Evil 4 Platinum controller as well. But I'm just showing the console for now. Got a little mark there. Let's clean that off. Oh dear. This is an absolutely brilliant console. And I don't think it's really appreciated just how much this console did for Resident Evil. Bear in mind, Resident Evil, the 2002 remake, and of course Resident Evil 4 were both exclusives for this console, and they both massively revitalized the franchise. We then got re-releases just for the Nintendo GameCube of Resident Evil 2, Veronica, and 3. This console massively did so much for Resident Evil, and of course the console itself is fantastic. Going from something fantastic that did a great deal for Resident Evil to this $39.99 piece here, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.
No, not you, Seamus. Ah, poo.
Yeah, sadly, this was not a game that lived up to the hype. I played this on the Xbox 360, obviously. It was also released on the PlayStation 3. This was a game with a lot of potential, and I'm sure if it was released now, with all the online options and stuff, it would have worked so much better. This was like a group survival game, but the controls just didn't play out. Great little booklet here showing about the game, though. As a piece of Resident Evil memorabilia, though, I'm still so glad I have it. You don't just want the games that play well. Sometimes these are just as important and iconic pieces of gaming merchandise, and I'm so glad I was able to keep this game. The box art is absolutely awesome. Still looks really cool, and I'd love to see a remake of this one. I don't say that a lot about Resident Evil games, but I think this would do much better now than it did then. Last but not least, we have the STARS Police Badge. This is so awesome. This is one of those random things I found on Amazon. There must be so many companies out there that make sort of in-game style merchandise. I think in the last video of these I showed the Resident Evil keys from the mansion, but this is so cool. I think the fact that it's the Stars badge, I showed Nemesis before. He's probably coming after me as we speak, but this is beautifully designed, shiny. Yes, on the back it is clearly just a normal pin badge, but still, this is class. But there we have it, some more of my favourite pieces of Resident Evil gaming merchandise. I've got so much gaming merchandise, I try and mix it up, but most of it, a huge amount, is Resident Evil themed, so you'll probably see some more of this in the future. Have you got any Resident Evil merchandise you're a particular fan of, or anything on here that you've got? Comment below, let me know. Until next time, take the high ground.